Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Sunday afternoon on the edge of the cloud line. Trying to sprinkle a little bit, but I need to make some more headway on Red Barron strip down, so let me get cracking on that. First thing I'm gonna do is pull this trim off here. You pull these two, I think they're T10s or T15s, and you bump this trim forward and it will unlatch from the other clips. Then I'm gonna pull the door trim and door handles. Guess I'm gonna leave that one until I get down there to the shop and go from there. Sorry about the wind, but I think I'm all done. I got the bumper off, the wheel well skirts off, all the trim off, all the seals off the doors and windows, the handles are off. Trim off back there, roof liner down. Man, I don't know if that's gonna help them or not, but alright, I'm gonna pack it up for the night, go watch the rest of the basketball game, eat supper, and in the morning I'm gonna go and box all this stuff up, label it all, and put it away in storage until I get the car back. Got her locked down. Everything ready to roll. I got this bumper held on by those zip ties. I think I can make it to the storage facility. From there, get this thing to the paint shop. Around 2010, Volvo started using electronic parking brakes. See that unit there? All that electrical stuff. When you use those parking brakes, they don't release the way they should. Hold on a second, let me put some light on the subject. And when those pads don't release all the way, they actually wear out your rear brake pads. And if you see right here, that inner brake pad has worn all the way down and started chewing into the rotor. So, my advice is, if you have a push button for your parking brake, never use that thing. It's just not worth it. Never use it. It wears out your pads and destroys your rotors on the back. Time to move forward with our science project with Queen Bee. Taking this exhaust off. The wastegate exhaust flange and the exhaust manifold. I'm going to put on a straight flange and a 3-inch downpipe, and then take it back to the track, do a couple other minor exhaust modifications. So I got the exhaust loose, got to unplug the O2 sensor, then pull the turbo so I can get that exhaust manifold out. I got the O2 sensors unplugged. I got the exhaust loose, trying to get that out of the way so I can get this turbo out. Had a hiccup. I don't know if you guys remember, I pulled this pipe off a Panther. They put the bong down too low, so I'm going to put the O2 sensor there, my wideband sensor there for Queen Bee. And this had a bunch of weld on it. It took me about an hour to get that much of it cut away. So I went to the machine shop and they had this grinding pad that kind of looked like a shark fin. Shark gills. And they grinded that thing down flat in 5 minutes for me. So I'm going to try to cut this pipe out, see if that comes out. If not, I'm not going to worry about it, but I hope I can cut that out where that would be 3 inches again. Hooray! I was able to grind this pipe out of here. So now I got rough edge there. I can file down if I want. I use this grinder to get that thing cut out. So let me see if I get a file, smooth that out just a little bit, and get this on the car. Alright, there is the T5 exhaust manifold that I'm taking off. Has a couple bolts broke off in it. This is the R exhaust manifold off of the T5 vehicles, 2004 and newer, and the XC90s. See, it doesn't have none of that stuff in the middle of it like it does there. It's supposed to flow better. There's the conical flange that I took off, the bad one, and then the good Volvo one. There's the straight flange that comes on the 98 and newer vehicles. This is on the 97 and older vehicles. I got a video that shows how wide those holes are. So let me bolt this on here, put this exhaust manifold in place. In an attempt to make life easier, I'm putting on the 2006-2007 S40 T5 exhaust manifold one-piece gasket. That way I don't have all those other pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I just got one. So let me trim this. I got to trim the corner off of it so it'll fit on the back of the head and get this manifold on. The difference you may have noticed with this manifold is my car has EGR in 95. After 95, the turbo cars do not have EGR. So I lose that nipple, I'm going to lose that pipe when I do the intake manifold. And the tune is going to tune that EGR out. I got all the nuts off the studs. I'm going to screw the studs in the back of the head, trim that exhaust manifold gasket, then set the exhaust manifold in place, bolt it on, and then get that turbo on. Alright, I got the gasket here. This goes up against the head with that T there. That little mark there goes between 4 and 5. Gasket sits on the head like that. I trimmed this corner off here and that corner off up there. Let me set this in place on the studs, then set the manifold on and start tightening it down. Set my wastegate actuator just above 2 psi. Alright, I got my downpipe. I got it ground smooth, pipe taken out. I got my new O2 sensor on the bottom, my wideband up top, tighten those in. I'm going to set this in place, bolt it on the back of the turbo. I'm going to make sure the turbo spins freely. I'm going to plug in the O2 sensor, tie up the wideband for now, take the car first thing in the morning to get the exhaust finished. Got the downpipe on. Got the rip kit on, airflow sensor on. Now I'm going to crank the car with the coil unplugged until my low oil pressure light come out. That way I know I got oil pressure to my turbo. Then I'll hook up my coil and fire it up. Queen bee, baby! With the new exhaust, fires it up and set off the alarm on the saw. Listen to that monster, ready to go. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands and head home. Oh, Queen Bee. Ready to roll, boy. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.